Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, update here on Advanced Micro Devices, ticker AMD, trading on the Nasdaq. Urgent update guys, because we know I know here exactly at the price range where I expected AMD to go, and that might be the bottom guys. The market is still on very shaky legs. We are at the edge to see a bear market, but the indexes are still fighting here, so we are still in a bull market guys, and if we stay in this bullish pattern, then we might have been the bottom in here for AMD. So I give you here my full chart update. This is of course not financial advice. This is my opinion here based on the chart, based on the technicals. So guys, let's check the picture here. I will of course enable my drawings for you in a second. But overall, I want to just show you really quick that AMD is in the super bullish uptrend. Nothing to worry. You can see that back in 2019 we traded here at $16, then squeezed in total here to $227, which has been for now the new all-time high, or the latest all-time high. Then we had our sell-off in March 2024, are in here in a correction mode. So if we are still in this bullish pattern here, in this bullish setup guys, then we cannot see lower lows. Yeah, so that means that every time when we have these squeezes here, we start to correct, squeeze, start to correct, and so on. And in a bullish structure, we should not go below $93. You can see that was the, yeah, let's call it a shakeout here to give you a feeling here about the volatility. That was here in total a price loss of about almost 30%. And if we are still in this bullish structure, then we should not see a price below $93. We came down here to $94.90, very close, but as I said, we didn't build a lower low, so that means we are still here in a very bullish structure for AMD. So guys, when we now check here my drawings, then you will see why I'm so bullish here on AMD. We have here this kind of if you didn't see the previous videos, I give you a quick recap here. So overall, AMD is in a super bullish uptrend. I'm sorry for all the drawings here. I will clean up the chart later here for you guys. But we have here this super bullish uptrend here. This trend channel pattern is supporting the price here in favor for the bulls. And in a micro perspective here, I will also delete these lines here. Let's clean it up. So in a micro perspective, we have this correcting trend channel pattern, this descending trend channel pattern, which is of course not bullish guys, but the purpose of this pattern is here to accumulate the price, and every time when we hit here the bottom of this trend channel pattern, we usually have a bullish technical reaction. And the thing is now why I'm so bullish here on AMD is because now these two trend channel patterns meet. That was the same, by the way, for Tesla. Tesla also was in the $100 range. Then those trend channels met, and as you know, Tesla made a new all-time high in 2025 after it retraced back to $100. So for AMD, this is the same constellation right now. That does mean, guys, that we cannot continue to tank down, because there is a potential that we even come down, that we ignore this low here and come back down here in the $60 range. This is possible, but we don't want to see a price below $54. So first, let's talk about the bull case. So the bull case is that we now regain here strength. So if you see the top line here, sorry, the bottom line of this trend channel pattern here. So when I extend this line for you guys, that is more visible for you. This is just an extension here. The white line is the bottom of this macro trend channel pattern, which is usually the bullish support for AMD. And as you can see right now, that was also exactly what I predicted, that we come down here to this range, and you can see that we now start to retest. So we had a fake out here to the bottom of this micro trend channel pattern, and then we came back now here to retest the macro trend channel pattern, guys. And you can see I expected to happen, that this happens here in February 2025. I don't know when I made this circle here in my chart, but you can see that this was here more or less on the dot. When we zoom in, we are here in the daily chart, guys. You can see that my prediction was absolute right. That was exactly what I said, that I expect that we come down here, and now guys, it's on. Yeah, that doesn't mean that we now turn bullish and start to squeeze. We have to see now what happened. We have to regain here strength back over $105. Yeah, we have to come back over this white trend line here, and then you can see that we are trapped in something like a wedge pattern here. Yeah, this is something which we call a wedge here, and then we want to see, of course, a breakout here, and then AMD could even be possible here to see new all-time highs, guys. I explain you here the price levels in a second. In my opinion, yeah, AMD is a very good investment. We have, as I said here, the bear case that we get rejected now here at this price range and start to come down. In that case, that shakeout here might take a few more weeks or even months. That's why I also have here one mission, guys, not only to educate you in trading. I also love to talk about short squeeze stocks. Not only I talk about short squeeze stocks, I try to predict them. What do I mean by that, guys? I have here my special trade alerts on Patreon and my so-called hot stock. So I upload these videos here every Sunday. And when I upload a hot stock video, that means that the tickers which I present in these videos have high squeeze potential. You can see here some of my member feedbacks, guys. There is no guarantee, of course, but we had also here 2 bigger squeezes in the past 2 weeks. Even the market is quite bearish here in March. We could make here 2 squeezes, and this ticker here squeezed in total 170%. 120% when I made the screenshot, and I said also here to my members that we have this algo demand zone here, 25 cents to 18 cents is the price where I expect the squeeze to happen. You can see that this ticker came exactly here to 25 cents, and now we had our squeeze here, and this is of course a price action in 1 day, guys. This is a 4 hours chart here, so this ticker squeezed 120% in 1 day. 1 week before we had this squeeze here, very similar. I also posted this on Patreon where I said the green line is the bullish support zone here, the demand zone where I expect the algos to react. We came down to this line. I posted this on Patreon. 1 day later, this ticker squeezed 136%. That sounds too good to be true, guys. Yeah, the market is not easy, but I just want to tell you and of course also educate you that short squeezes are possible to predict. And if you want to see those short squeeze tickers here, guys, you can join here our full package membership on Patreon. This is the most popular membership which I have, and I also show there my trading tutorials and the member FAQ section, which is very good for beginners, but also advanced traders will find a lot of content here. The link is patreon.com/blackbelttrader, and of course the link is also available here in the video description, guys. So AMD, guys, what is the game plan? So this is now very tricky. In my opinion, every price below $105, or let's say $102 and lower, because this is the algo demand zone which I identified. When we see here what happened in the past for AMD, yes, we can of course leave this algo demand zone. We can leave $102. But if this bullish structure here is still active, that means that every price below $102 is just a dip. So my personal strategy is to buy in here. This is one of the stocks where I make some long investments here. But if we should come down here in the $70 to $60 range, that would be, yeah, in the long term even better, because then of course I would load up heavily here my shares. This is now here something like a play position here, but when we come down here to the $70 to $60 range, guys, this is the main algo support here. That would be super bullish for AMD. I don't know what the news are telling you, if this is now bullish or bearish, blah blah blah. I really don't care. We have here just one algo squeeze trigger price level. What is very possible is, especially when we turn into a bear market, is possible that we get rejected here and that we tank down. Otherwise, guys, keep in mind $133. This is the price range which acts like a, let's call it squeeze trigger. I don't want to talk here about a short squeeze for AMD, but you can see that even a stock like AMD is able to make here 140% in a couple of weeks. So this is comparable with a squeeze. And if you want to see a squeeze happen, that just means that AMD has to regain $133. This is the main algo trigger price range which we have, and everything over $164, in my opinion, will just cause a much bigger squeeze, and we will see new all-time highs in future for AMD as soon as the price goes over $164. This is my opinion, guys, not financial advice. You can of course copy here the price levels from my chart if you want. You can pause the video here. What you see here is called TradingView. This is the chart program what I use for all my videos and all my trades. And if you also want to learn trading, guys, then please watch all my videos. I share as much knowledge as I can. Join our Patreon, then you get access to all the content which you need, and of course get yourself a good chart program. That's why I recommend TradingViews here, TradingView in all my videos. I have a special discount link available on the premium tier here. $15 discount link is available also here in the video description if you want to get TradingView today. My friends, that was the update here on AMD. I hope that was helpful. If you don't want to miss any updates, please hit the like and subscribe button right now. I thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Being that said, guys, all the best for your trades, and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu, vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.